Welcome back to Funny Pear. We're two pears in a pod, may not be in the same orchard, but we're always ripe for a chat. I'm Madeline.
And I'm Professor Brie.
Professor! Hello, Professor.
Hello.
I'm so excited about today.
Yes. Class, settle down.
Oh.
You're way too excited. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. Shh.
Everybody, shh.
The professor's talking.
All right, today.
Shh. No. Don't stop.
Today, we're going to be getting into the Histor-TEA. Now, class, I know that we hate school, but as the very best professor ever, I have prepared a lesson plan that I am sure you will all love.
Oh my goodness, thank you, Professor.
You're welcome.
I'm so excited.
You're
I'm so
welcome.
excited.
Oh, it's going to be so good. Now listen, before I get into it, again, just mentioning Fruit Bowl giveaway happening on the Instagram. Go check it out. Enter for a chance to win awesome stuff. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, class. Class is now in session. Everyone, please take your seats. All right, pull out your pencils, your notebooks. Everybody get prepared. Oh, man. All right, class. Today, we have something very exciting planned. Now, before we get into the lesson for today, I do want to let everybody know, after I have taught you our lesson for the day, there will be an open note test. I know, testing, whatever. Well, these notes that you're allowed to have for this test, they must be taken by yourself. No referencing the internet or looking at the prepared research that I have as your teacher. Please note there are a total of 10 questions, a mix of true and false questions, multiple choice, and short answer, with the chance for bonus points. Okay? For those who are unable to attend class in person today, I encourage you to also take notes and follow along. Of course, please share your test results with us on Instagram, your beautiful note-taking abilities, or even just that you've enjoyed today's lesson. All that said, are you ready to hear your topic?
Yeah!
Oh my God. Okay. I'm breaking out of the professor thing for a second, but I'm so freaking excited for this episode.
That was so good!
I'm so freaking excited.
Oh my goodness. I love Professor Brie.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
All right, so...
Wow, I'm so excited.
All right. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay. So how much do you know about the Hatfield and McCoys? Yes, ma'am.
I don't know a lot, admittedly, but I have gone to the show down in like Sevierville, Pigeon Forge. They have a show called the Hatfield and McCoys, and I've seen that.
Okay, all right.
So I don't know how much that relates to the real story, but
okay. All right, but you're familiar with the timeless feud that took place between two families known as the Hatfield and the McCoys, and it's a rival that has influenced many movies, dinner shows, as you so mentioned. And to this day, it's a name that everyone knows. But do we know where it all really started? Today, class, that is what we're getting into. So just as a few episodes ago, when I prepared the drama tea-filled story about how the Olympics came to be in Greece, I have prepared the same type of story for the Hatfield and McCoys. Feel free to interrupt me at any time. I welcome banter in this class.
Okay.
So please feel free to speak your mind, talk openly, whatever, okay?
Oh,
all
good.
Right. So our story today starts in the 1800s.
Okay.
So first we're going to start off with meeting the families.
Okay.
So we're going to start with the Hatfields. So I am taking you to Tug Fork River, West Virginia, in the 1800s. One side of the river, we've got the Hatfields. Basically like the Kardashians of the Appalachian, however you want to say it, timber money, all right? Very rich kind of family. Center stage, we got William Anderson, Devil Anse Hatfield. Don't let that name fool you. He's charming, good looking, and a total smooth talker. But rub him the wrong way, and he flips from small town celebrity to absolute menace in a heartbeat. People literally call him Devil because he could fight like hell, but still sit down at Sunday supper like nothing happened.
Ooh.
So we're meeting Devil.
Jekyll Hyde.
We meeting Devil.
Okay.
All right, so Devil is the main boy for the Hatfield clan. His wife, Levesey, that's how I'm going to say her name, is the total opposite. All right. She's religious. She's grounded, endlessly patient with her husband's chaos. She's the mom of a massive family, 13 kids. Crazy. 13 total kids in this family. They got busy. They need a colored TV in the bedroom, if you know what I'm saying. So it's giving basically like Duggar family with guns.
Okay, well, Duggar family?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, okay. So Duggar family is, isn't it like a TLC family?
I don't know.
All right. Well, you don't have to know this for your test, but basically the Duggar family was like, there's a channel on TV called TLC. I'm pretty sure that there was a Duggar family show. They had like a reality show or whatever, and they had many, many, many kids. And it was like a show that followed their family and all of that happened. All right. Now, I'm not going to get into all 13 kids that the Hatfields have, but I am going to get into a few key characters.
Okay.
So we have Johns Hatfield. He is the classic heartbreaker, think like the town's boy band star. Okay. Girls swoon, but he leaves a trail of drama wherever he goes. Little
trouble.
Hint for later, especially when he hooks up with Rosanna McCoy. But we'll save the tea, all right? So then we have Cap Hatfield. He's basically the enforcer, ride or die son who will absolutely pull a gun on you if you so much as look at the family sideways. Okay, he means business. Means business.
Okay.
Then we have Ellison Hatfield, which is Devil's brother. So remember, Devil, his real name is William, but we're going to call him Devil for this, whatever. But anyway, he's the main guy of the clan, okay? So Ellison Hatfield is Devil's brother. He's more soft-spoken, tries to stay kind of chill until tragedy strikes and his death lights feud on fire.
He dies?
It lights things on fire. All right?
Wait, I liked him. Dang it. He was one of my favorite characters.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So, again, the Hatfields, they're a very powerful clan, wealthier, better connected, and very proud of it. They've got political allies, timber money, which timber is in like wood. You know, remember, this is the 1800s. We're not running like multi-million-dollar companies, whatever. But they got the monies in the timber business. So now we're going to meet the McCoy family.
Oh.
So you cross the Tug Fork River into Kentucky. So remember, the Hatfields are West Virginia.
Right.
McCoys are Kentucky. But they're separated by the Tug Fork River. We welcome the other side of the feud now, the McCoys. They're scrappy, they're stubborn, endlessly unlucky. They're just a difficult, very sticky situation.
Okay.
All right, the head of this clan is Randolph McCoy. We're going to call him Randall. That's what he went by.
Got it. Okay.
He's like that grumpy uncle who always feels like life cheated him. He's very proud, very hot-tempered, never really willing to back down, even if it destroys him. Unlike the Hatfields, Randall doesn't have big timber money. He's a farmer. You know, he's barely scraping by, which only fuels the resentment down the road toward the Hatfield family. So Randall and Devil, they go at each other. You know what I mean? Beside him is Sarah, or Sally McCoy, the long-suffering matriarch. She's the woman holding 16 kids together. So the Hatfields got 13 kids. McCoy's got 16 kids.
Dang!
And
that's a lot of babies.
Unfortunately, the feud takes quite a bit of them. So...
Oh my gosh, that's why you had so many
I guess
then,
so.
Is because you had to be prepared for
it's
fighting.
Like,
so you're like, okay, if we have 20, we lose 8. We still got a bunch left till the land.
It's kind of like when ducks have a bunch of kids and like one of them survives. You know what I mean? It's like
that video of those ducklings jumping off a cliff.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Some will make it to the
Somebody
bottom.
will.
Some won't. That's why you gotta have 50.
For real.
Make it.
All right. So now for the McCoy children. So some key players. We have Rosanna McCoy. She is the tragic heroine. She's smart, beautiful, headstrong, and remember, she is the other who falls in love with John.
She's the Juliet.
She's the Juliet.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Spoiler: it ends in heartbreak and tragedy, but we'll get into that. Of course, in a Romeo and Juliet story.
No.
Then we have the hot-headed brothers. So we have Tolbert, Bomber, and Bud.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, some younger McCoys. We've got Calvin and Alifair.
Mm.
So the McCoys are the underdogs. They're poorer. They're less connected. They're more often on the losing side of this feud. But they've got one thing, and that's pride. They'd rather die than bow to the Hatfields.
Yep.
So,
yep.
Any questions so far, class?
Yes. Does
Yes, ma'am.
spelling count on this test? Because I don't think I'm spelling any of these names
As
right.
long as you remember the name, and if you don't spell it right, that's okay. But as long as you remember the name.
Yeah. I think I've got that. But it's the spelling that's where I get tripped up.
Okay. All right. So we're going to set the scene now. We've met our families and the key players in this story. So now we're going to get into the beginning kind of kindling that's going to end up fueling the ultimate fire.
Ooh.
2 families living across Tug Fork River, the Hatfields on West Virginia side, McCoys on the Kentucky side, right? Close neighbors, 2 close neighbors. They've hunted in the same woods. They fished the same waters. They competed for the same land, so on and so forth. Okay?
Yep.
Hatfield's flashy. Devil had built himself an entire empire of timber, so on and so forth. Lots of money. The McCoys, farmers, feeding off the land, so on and so forth. Then, boom, the Civil War.
Boom.
Civil War started in 1861. Everybody ends up picking a side, right? For the most part,
right.
Both clans rode with the Confederacy, which the Confederate states fought to establish and preserve an independent nation. It was basically built on the foundation of slavery and states' rights and so on and so forth. But then introducing Asa Harmon McCoy, Randall's brother, which again, Randall, lead of the McCoys, so on and so forth, if you remember. So instead of rolling with the pack, Asa flips sides. And he joins the Union. The Union, they fought for, among other things, but they're kind of known for the side that is fighting for the abolition of slavery. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of like the North versus South kind of thing. The Union is the North, the Confederacy is the South. That's what the Civil War was, so on and so forth. So anyway, it's basically kind of like showing up to Thanksgiving in a rival team's jersey or something like that. You know what I mean? Like everybody in the family, everybody's a part of the Confederacy. He decides to flip sides and join the other people.
You roll up. Okay.
So that's going to start some drama. You know what I'm saying? That's going to start some drama. So
obviously.
Right. So he's basically branded like a traitor in his own backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Enter Jim Vance. He is Devil's uncle. This guy always had a chip on his shoulder, hated Union men with a burning passion. Absolutely hated them.
Uh-oh.
So when Asa comes home, right? He comes home. He's just been at war for who knows how long. I mean, the war started in 1861. He comes home in 1865. He's limping home. He's wounded. He's vulnerable. He's just trying to survive, right? He's struggling.
Like, I've been through
He's been through it. He's just struggling. Well, let's just say Vance, Jim, the guy who has an issue with the Union people. Yeah. Him and his crew weren't about to let a Yankee live among them. Ain't no way. Ain't no how. So Asa ends up dead. Murdered. In cold blood. Just gone. Just murdered.
Wow.
Yep.
After he came home from war.
Yep.
That's gotta suck. You're like, oh, I can't wait to go home, see my family. Even though I'm fighting for the other side, I still love my family. And they're like, gotcha, bitch. And then they shoot him.
I bet the gun sounded like that.
It did. I was there. I saw the whole thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a crazy day. Crazy day.
That sucks. Poor Asa. Rest in peace.
Poor Asa.
A moment of silence for Asa, please. Did you just go into Jar Jar Binks? Like, Asa, sorry. Yes. Oh, Asa, sorry.
Oh, Asa,
He's so sorry for Asa. He's so sorry for Asa.
Oh, man. All right, so here's the messed up part, right? So we just had someone from the Hatfields come in and kill somebody from the McCoys in cold blood because they were a Union person, right? All right.
Yep.
So the Hatfields ended up like just straight up getting away with killing Asa. Like completely got away with it. So
what?
It was a lot of like jurisdiction issues that happened, but basically the murder technically happened in West Virginia, which is the Hatfield side, but the McCoys are over in Kentucky. And so the river between them basically made it like a legal gray zone at the time. On top of that, the area was also still reeling from the Civil War, which had just happened.
Yeah.
And law enforcement was weak, chaotic, often biased toward Confederate sympathizers, you know what I mean?
Ooh.
So that also included
all this
the Hatfields.
Chaos is happening, and they're like, let's do this underneath so that they like, it's just one in the span of like all of this other stuff happening.
Yes.
They won't even notice it.
Yep.
Wow. That's thought out. Okay.
Yep. The Hatfields, they're thorough. They're thorough.
Right now, I'm not liking them. Just saying.
Yeah. So there wasn't any solid evidence that linked Devil or Jim directly to the murder. And witnesses were either too scared or too loyal to come forward, right? So with their connections and their influence in the community, the Hatfields didn't just avoid punishment. Like they full on just walked away like nothing happened.
Wow.
No repercussions whatsoever. So that just left the McCoys in this like simmering rage, just waiting to plot their next move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you best believe everybody whispered Devil's name as the one who'd done it, right? And in mountain culture, especially in this area, right? Whispers are as good as gospel. The McCoys, they never forgot. They tucked that bitterness away like a grudge waiting to be cashed in. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh. Okay, they tucked that for later.
Yep. So arguably this was the first spark, but it wasn't necessarily the first like big thing that happened. It kind of was like what started the bitterness a little bit. Like they were already jealous because the McCoys are out here with, or not the McCoys, the Hatfields are out here with all this money, all this fame, basically like living it up in society. And the McCoys are jealous. You know, they're upset because they're getting the short end of the stick. You know what I mean? Anyway. All right. So we're going to get into some post-war years. Okay. So this is the time between 1865 when the war ended and 1878 when the first big thing happened within this feud.
Okay.
So basically within that time, they're basically like every little thing could become a potential fight, right? Like a fence is moved too far into somebody else's land, or a hog wandered into the wrong yard, or someone said a word the wrong way or whatever. And suddenly it's like drama central, right?
Right.
So what outsiders might see as small stuff, these families, they didn't let it slide. You know what I mean? They were on it, you know? So by the late 1870s, you could literally feel the tension just hanging in the air, okay? The McCoys thought the law was rigged. The Hatfields always got the upper hand. Every little court loss just added more fuel to the fire, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the first big thing. We got the hog dispute of 1878.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All over a damn hog. We got something happening. Right.
Freaking hog. Y'all got a million of them.
That's what I'm saying. So in 1878, Randall, he's the main guy of the McCoys. He straight up accused Floyd Hatfield of, he's one of Devil's cousins. Anyway, so he accused him of stealing one of his prized hogs. And let me tell you, back then, in that mountain country, a stolen hog was basically like a declaration of war. It meant business. You don't steal nobody's hog, you know, because livestock wasn't just food. It was also money, and it was reputation, it was honor, and it was all rolled up into one thing.
Okay, I take back what I said. It's not just a hog. That was probably one of their pets. They probably had him named.
Probably.
He was going to be their bacon later.
Yeah. Poor Betsy Pig. Yeah. Dang. So naturally, this drama made its way all the way to Pike County Court. I'm not saying that word correct. I said court, I think. Anyway, Pike County Court.
Pike County Court.
The whole town was buzzing because everyone knew how much history these two families had. And then, of course, the jury, it was full of folks that were tied to both sides, basically a recipe for chaos. And then there's Bill Staton. He's related. Staton. He's related to both families. How many?
Wait. he related to both sides?
How many notes are you taking?
I'm being so freaking for real. I'm highlighting.
Wow, you're highlighting? This is
I
crazy.
I am.
Wow.
I'm going to go back through my notes and highlight stuff because I'm like, okay, wait, that's important to, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
So Bill Staton, he's related to both families, but he ends up taking the stand and testifies in favor of Floyd Hatfield. Yep.
Oh.
The McCoys now see this guy as a traitor.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was intense. So what's the final verdict? Well, Floyd gets off. The Hatfield guy, he gets off. He's acquitted totally, completely. The McCoys are fuming. They were convinced the Hatfields had pulled strings or bribed somebody or just straight up like flexed their influence in the courts or something. To them, this wasn't just like justice. It was like a slap in the face. You know what I'm saying? It was basically like the Hatfields saying, yeah, we run this place and there's nothing you can do about it. The McCoys are so pissed.
Nasty.
They're so pissed.
I am too.
Fucking pissed. So
I'm about to have a beer.
All right, so then here's the tea, right? Here's where the true tea starts happening. All right.
Hold on.
The true Histor-TEA. So here's the deal, right?
Double underline for that.
So Bill Staton is killed in 1878.
Whoa.
So
wait a minute. Hold on.
remember,
According to my notes here, that was when the hog dispute happened, and that's after he testified. So now suddenly he's dead?
Suddenly he's dead. So yeah, the guy who testified for Floyd Hatfield on the hog trial, the McCoys, they never forgot about that, right? And he wasn't just a witness, he was a traitor, right? So naturally, Sam and Paris McCoy decided to take matters into their own hands. They tracked him down and killed Bill Staton. Full-on revenge mode. But because Bill was connected to both families, that's what made this even juicier, because it wasn't just punishing a Hatfield ally. It was personal. Ooh. It was messy. Crazy. So the crazy thing, though, Sam and Paris, they technically got arrested. They went to trial, but they were ultimately acquitted on self-defense grounds. So nothing necessarily happened with them, but, you know. So now enter our Romeo and Juliet story.
Oh, yes.
Yes, the Romeo and Juliet story. A classic. Shakespeare was involved himself.
Of course, because every good love story starts with an enemies to lovers thing.
Of course. All right, so after the whole Bill Staton mess, okay, the mountains were buzzing with tension, the McCoys were fuming, Hatfields were flexing, so on and so forth, whatever. Well, then there was a scandal. Okay, so Johns Hatfield and Rosanna McCoy, the son of Devil and the daughter of Randall. Yep. Romeo and Juliet.
Pankied.
Yep. They fell in love around 1880, despite the fact that their families were already at each other's throats. The McCoys were furious at this arrangement. It wasn't an arrangement, this connection that they had, whatever.
Yep.
They tried to intervene and reportedly even locked Rosanna in her house at one point to keep them apart. But Johns, he was sneaky, all right? And they kept meeting in secret. Some say he even would climb across the river just to see her. Aww, so it was so sweet.
That is so cute.
It's so cute.
Wait, I know how it... Oh, I just remembered what you told me earlier, though.
So, of course, this love story doesn't end well.
Right.
By 1881 to 1882, the timeline here is a little fuzzy, but right around that time, Johns abandoned Rosanna for another McCoy woman. Oh, the tea. The tea.
Wait,
the tea,
hold on. Johns is a hoe.
Johns is a MF and hoe. He's an MF and hoe.
He leaves her.
Leaves Rosanna for another McCoy woman. Wow. So apparently he ran off with, technically they were married. So like they fell in love around 1880. They got married. Then at least I think that's the way I understand it. And then he runs off with his former wife's cousin, Nancy McCoy.
Nancy, you hoe?
Nancy's a hoe. Now she's Nancy McCoy Hatfield because whatever. But Yeah, things got messy. Like, scandal of the century messy. But it doesn't end there. Because
Rosanna, kill him.
Yeah,
Take him out.
well, here's the thing, right? So he ended up leaving the McCoys humiliated, and he left Rosanna reportedly pregnant. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is insane, right? So then the stress and the heartbreak from the situation, plus the ongoing feud, took a toll on her health. And so she ended up dying young around 1883. And everyone whispered about how the drama and the betrayal had killed her spirit.
I just got chills.
Yeah. I feel so bad for Rosanna. Like, she's this beautiful, amazing woman, whatever, and John's asshole motherfucker had to come out here and just ruin it. Like, what the hell?
Oh, and my Nancy, gosh. So I assume the baby didn't make it.
I don't know. I'd have to look that up because I didn't hear about that part.
Oh, man.
But if it's possible that maybe she could have died from complications, I guess, from the pregnancy, like post giving birth or something like that.
Maybe, but
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What a scumbag.
Yeah. So now this wasn't just a feud about, you killed my union brother. Now I've accused you of stealing my hogs and whatever, court battles, so on and so forth.
This is our children.
This is personal. It's so personal. It's beyond personal at this point. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't just stop there. No. There is so much more feud that happens.
No.
Okay? So much more feud. So we now have within this whole drama that's happening, right? So they fell in love in 1880.
Yeah.
Ended it between 1881, 1882. She died in 1883. So during this scandal that's happening, August 7th, 1882, Election Day in Hinman, Kentucky is happening.
Okay.
Both the Hatfields and the McCoys show up to vote. I don't know exactly what the vote was, but it was some kind of election that was happening, and they both showed up for it. Because they both showed up, there was tension, obviously, because this is the family, right?
Because they're here.
Right. Ugh. All the stuff that's happened. Bill Statton's death. All the stuff. All right, so what happens? Ellison Hatfield, Devil's brother, gets into a heated argument with some of the McCoys at the polls. Words fly, tempers flare, and before anyone can even say family feud, the argument turns violent. Ellison ends up stabbed to death 33 times by 3 McCoy brothers. Tolbert, Farmer, and Bud. Yeah, murdered, stabbed to death 33 times. This is Devil's brother who ends up getting stabbed.
Wait.
Yeah. We need like a family tree breakdown. This is so much.
Wait. I gotta whip out a highlighter for this one.
Oh my gosh. Bust out the highlighter, girl. Bust it out. This is getting crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know what was said, but this was like, Ellison comes up and he's like, y'all boys fugly as fuck. Wait. And them boys get mad and they stab him 33 times, 11 times for each brother. I mean, I made that part up. I don't know if it was actually 11 times for each brother, but that's how the math would math, if that's how we were doing it.
If they alternated. So hold on.
Yeah.
From the family, we've got Ellison from the Hatfields, stabbed 33 times.
Yep.
Freaking Johns ran away with his hoe, Nancy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Who was a McCoy as well, I shall say.
Yep. Turned Hatfield.
Rosanna's dead. Yeah, Rosanna is dead from heartbreak.
Yeah, technically and after this happens, though, but yes.
Yeah, her 3 brothers are now murderers.
Yep.
Because they came after
But before all that, the McCoys also killed Bill Statton.
Right, Bill Statton, because he was on both
And then
sides.
before that, the Hatfields killed Ants, or not Arse, that's not the right word.
Yep.
Yeah, Asa, that one. Yep. So.
Oh my god.
It's getting muddy. It's getting muddy. It's getting dirty. It's happening. You know what I mean?
Hold on. There's so much happening.
There's so much happening.
Hold on. I need to pull out my highlighters again.
All right. We'll take a little break.
These are the Hatfields and these are the McCoys, by the way. I'm color coding which one is which so I can keep them straight.
Yes.
Okay. But Jim, he's technically, you said he was technically both sides, right?
So
Jim Vance was the devil's uncle, but wasn't he technically from both sides of the family?
Bill Staton was from both sides of the family.
That's
Jim.
Okay, yeah.
Jim was Devil's uncle.
Was a Hatfield.
Jim is the one who, Jim Vance was the uncle. But so Jim is the one who killed Asa.
Yes.
Well, killed Asa, but they say that Devil did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for Rosanna too, because she thought, oh my gosh, he's the love of my life. I'm gonna get out of this, poor place. We'll run away together.
Mm-hmm.
And what a butt.
Yeah.
What a butt quack. Okay. So Ellison was stabbed 33 times by 3 McCoy brothers.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. Of course. I mean, Ellison is Devil's brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ellison's killed. Devil's furious.
Devil's coming for them.
Devil's mad. Devil is mad. He's mad. So it's like full-blown war at this point. So now we've got the Pawpaw Tree execution. It's a really fun name.
What? Pawpaw as in like
P-A-W. Pawpaw Tree execution.
Ooh.
So after Ellison was brutally stabbed 33 times by Tolbert, Farmer, and Bud McCoy on election day, Devil was seeing red. Of course, he wasn't about to let it slide. 2 days later, on August 9th, 1882, the Hatfields, little group of Hatfields, tracked down the 3 McCoy brothers, which are Randall's children, who are responsible for said murder. They dragged them across Tug Fork River into Kentucky to a spot that would forever be infamous, known as the Pawpaw Tree. No trial, no mercy, strictly vengeance. Okay? They tied the brothers to the tree and executed them by gunfire. The reports say that the posse fired dozens of bullets into their bodies.
Whoa.
Yep. It was a very gruesome spectacle, very designed to be sending a message to the McCoys.
Mm-hmm.
This execution, the McCoys were furious. It's just a back and forth of everybody's furious all the time.
You've wronged me. You stole my hog. You killed my daughter. And now I'm going to stab your brother. And now I'm going to kill your 3 sons. And
Yep.
Oh, I want Devil versus Randall. Actually, I want the 2 wives to go head to head.
The church-going religious wife and the other one who's just sad that she's losing all her children. Yeah, they need to go head to head.
Those ladies have, that they would. Yeah. You killed my baby?
Yeah.
Mama bear.
Yeah.
Mama bear.
So here's the crazy shit. Shit gets crazy. Shit gets intense.
It's
it hits the fan.
already crazy.
So the McCoys are mad.
Yep.
But there's a whole 6-year period where they're just stewing. They're just stewing in the anger, whatever. So they don't do anything immediately to retaliate, but they're just stewing in this, right?
They're plotting.
They're plotting.
Woo.
So here's the crazy shit.
I
should probably have done a disclaimer for this episode because this is a really dark episode. Sorry, guys. Anyway, New Year's Eve, 1887. The tension had reached a fever pitch. The Hatfields knew that the McCoys were still simmering with rage over the Pawpaw Tree killings, and the McCoys knew that the Hatfields were ready to strike again.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what happened. January 1st, 1888. Right, we've got New Year's Eve, 1887, January 1st, 1888. So that night, we're in the freezing cold mountains of Pike County, Kentucky. The feud between the Hatfields and McCoys has been simmering for 6 years. You'd think that after the Hatfields riddled Tolbert, Farmer, and Bud with bullets, the feud might calm down, but no. The Hatfields were worried. Okay, they feared that the surviving McCoys were plotting retaliation. For obvious reasons, understandably. Right?
Like, it's been 6 years, they haven't done anything.
What do? Devil and his crew decide to strike first.
Oh!
Yep. So strike they certainly did. So led by Cap Hatfield, which is like the macho man kind of guy, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Jim's back. Jim's the one who killed...
hey, Jim, who killed Asa. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So Cap and Jim kind of lead the group of Hatfields. They surrounded Randall McCoy's homestead that night. So New Year's Eve, New Year's night. And they basically started opening fire on their cabin, waking the McCoys in terror. The family scrambled, but the chaos was like immediate. So Calvin and Alifair McCoy, they're two of Randall's children. They were caught near a family well and killed. Then Sarah McCoy, which is Randall's wife, was beaten mercilessly, suffering skull fractures and broken ribs. She nearly didn't survive, but she does survive. And then Randall and the other children managed to escape, but they're in freezing woods, right? They're terrified, frostbitten, traumatized, but they're at least they're alive, but still crazy, right? So anyway, the McCoys didn't just sit idly by, right? So anger, grief, and desire for revenge took root basically immediately. Within weeks, the posse led by Deputy Sheriff Frank Phillips, including some of Randall's sons, began tracking the Hatfields into West Virginia, which eventually led to the Battle of Grapevine Creek, where there was another battle that happened.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, y'all.
Things are getting crazy, y'all. Crazy. So, 18 days after the massacre that happened on New Year's, the McCoys formed a posse. Again, Deputy Sheriff Frank Phillips, including some Randolph McCoy's sons, they tracked the Hatfields into West Virginia, determined to make them pay. January 19th, 1888, the two sides finally clashed near Grapevine Creek. Bullets flew, sound of gunfire, all the stuff. Basically, they just had revenge in their eyes. During the battle, Jim, a prominent Hatfield guy, the guy who killed Asa and so on and so forth, he was killed.
Oh,
so finally had it handed to him, I guess. The loss of Vance, Jim, was a huge blow to the Hatfields. Casualties occurred on both sides. The exact numbers vary. It's unsure exactly how many people, whatever,
Jeez.
But basically that battle didn't resolve anything. It just fueled the fire between them. You know what I mean? Anyway, luckily, though, there wasn't really any more big battles between the families. Okay, so the New Year's Day massacre happened, and then the Battle of Grapevine Creek happened, and then that's about when the law finally stepped in, and things started getting messy, like legal style. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So a grand jury indicted 8 Hatfields in August 1888 for their roles in the massacre and subsequent attacks, including the murder of Alifair McCoy. Among them was Ellison Mounts, who had been directly involved in the killing. Mounts was sentenced to death, while the other 7 received life sentences. And this was the first time that the Hatfields had ever felt some serious legal pressure.
Yep.
The law previously had been useless, against them. So retaliation still simmered, of course, for the few years after the attack. Or the main attacks. There were some small attacks and threats that kept happening, but early in the 1890s, many of the key players had died or been imprisoned. So the feud began to kind of fade from the peak of the bloodshed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Devil and his family remained in West Virginia, maintaining influence, stepping back from outright war, while the McCoys continued in Kentucky, nursing their wounds and grudges and so on. So yeah, by the time the 1890s rolled around, the feud had officially basically ended. The legend of the Hatfield and McCoys still lived on. Stories of massacres, battles, and brutal revenge became mountain folklore, passed down through generations. The kind of tea that basically never goes cold. You know what I'm saying? It's still talked about.
It's always.
Yep. People still whispered about the pawpaw tree, New Year's Day, Grapevine Creek, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
It was kind of known to be basically the bloodiest, wildest, most scandalous feud pretty much in American history. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. So today, little happy ending for this story, I guess, right?
Good.
So now we've got a little family reunion energy. Okay, so fast forward over 100 years later, right? There are still people walking around today who are direct descendants of these families.
Really?
So on the McCoy side, you've got Ron McCoy. He is the great-great-great-grandson of Randall McCoy. This guy's basically like a family historian / heritage superhero. He's been restoring grave sites, maintaining old properties, and basically making sure everyone remembers the McCoy legacy. And then there's also Fred and Sheila McCoy, who run a museum in Liberty, Kentucky. true story, in 2024, while streaming at the museum, they discovered the body of a shooting victim. Like, I guess from the whatever, Anyway, so yeah. And then on the Hatfield side, we've got Billy Hatfield, who's connected to Devil, and Rio Hatfield, who played a huge role in the official truce in 2003. Yes, they officially called a truce between the living descendants.
Okay.
So that's cool. Every September, Pike County hosts a Hatfield McCoy Heritage Day, where descendants from both families come together to tell stories, do meet and greets, and basically like share their family drama with the world. So that's kind of fun.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah. In 28,
just be like, okay,
right?
So every year we get together and we spill the tea all over again. This was so crazy. Like, imagine your family drama being so public that it's aired out every year.
Yeah.
They're like, all right. They like air out the blankets. They're like, all right, let's bring it back out.
Yeah.
Who wants to hear the tea?
That's crazy.
I
can't even imagine, but that's crazy. So in 2018, they unveiled a statue of Randall McCoy, commissioned by Bob Scott, which is a Hatfield descendant.
Oh.
Yeah. So the drama lives on in their descendants in terms of heritage events, museums, statues, and truce ceremonies. So I guess,
wow.
The tea is eternal. The tea of the Hatfields and the McCoys is eternal.
Always hot.
Always hot. But somewhat there's a happy ending story in terms of, the tea doesn't still exist. They've made peace with it. And
wow. What a great lesson, Professor.
Thank you.
That was so good.
It was kind of long. I hope it wasn't too boring. Great. I hope you had a good time learning about the Hatfields and the McCoys and all the stuff.
The tea. Oh my gosh. That's really bloody.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure going into this, honestly, if it was going to be like, well, which side do you root for kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
The McCoys suffered a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It seemed like everything they did was just to like get back. And they were like, okay, now back off. And then the Hatfields were like, they're being too quiet. Let's go after them again.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were stewing in it, but they were also minding their business.
Right.
And the Hatfields were like, no.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, I guess you could kind of boil it down to basically Jim started the whole shit.
He really did.
Yeah.
By killing that one guy just because he fought for the other. Okay.
Yeah. You boiled it down.
That is so... The freaking, like, New Year's Eve, like, massacre.
Mm-hmm.
To go in the dead of night.
Yep.
And open fire on their house, on their children.
Mm-hmm.
To beat the wife.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't even fight back. The McCoys were like, we have to get out of here.
Yeah.
We're not even going to stick around.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah. It's intense. It's intense.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. History is interesting because I was looking for a story to tell for this one, and every single one involved bloodshed to some extent.
Well, yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway. All right. This is your last chance to ask questions before I'm going to hand out the test. Do you have any questions, comments, concerns,
I am
complaints?
looking through. So the Tug Fork River, that ran in between West Virginia and Kentucky.
Yes.
Hatfield's on West Virginia's side, McCoy's on Kentucky's side.
Yes.
I just want to make sure I wrote that down right.
Mm-hmm.
Could you remind me who killed Bill Stanton? I've got Sam and somebody else. McCoy.
Bill was killed by Sam and Paris.
Paris. Okay. I couldn't read my own handwriting. I was like, what does that say?
All good.
Oh my gosh. I'm still so mad about Rosanna's death.
I know. Poor Rosanna. I need to look up if her baby's still alive. Or not if her baby's still alive, obviously, but like, what?
Wait. Who did I do a moment of silence for? Was it Ellison? I think it was.
I think so.
I think it was. Never mind. Take out that moment of silence. I take it back.
Yeah.
I so take it back because...
But it's kind of crazy, though, because Ellison was like the more soft-spoken who tried to stay chill kind of guy.
Okay, no, you're right. I was thinking about it was somebody else. No, you're right. He's the one that gets stabbed 33 times. Yeah. That's kind of insane.
Yeah.
Never mind.
But what was
moment of silence is still standing.
So I'm kind of like, I want to know what happened at the election. But like, if he's this more soft-spoken, tries to stay chill kind of guy, whatever.
I imagine he wasn't trying to pick a fight.
That's what I'm thinking. So I'm wondering if the McCoy kids were picking a fight with him, and it got out of hand, and they ended up killing in cold blood Ellison.
Yeah.
So Ellison didn't even do anything. But then is it justified for the Hatfields to then kill the 3 boys or not 3 boys?
In that,
the 3 boys.
like that?
Yeah, in the execution like that? I don't think so. But I don't know.
The thing is, though, the death of those 3 brothers and that pawpaw tree execution thing, that kind of like, I'm not going to say settled the score, but it like, all right, now it's
right. We're
not going to say anything else.
Right.
It made it even almost.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Hatfields had to get their hands messy again.
Yep.
That's insane. Okay.
It's crazy.
All right. I think those were all my questions.
Okay. So in the document that we have prepared for this episode, there is a tab called Test. Do not click on the answers, but there's a tab called Test. I'm not going to time you, but feel free to answer your questions.
Oh my goodness.
And then we'll go through them and what your answers are.
Okay. My name. Don't forget to write your name on your paper.
Yep. Points off if you don't write your name.
Okay.
Okay, when you've completed your test, turn in your paper.
Okay, Professor, here's my paper. I finished the test.
Okay, so we're going to go through the test and the answers that go along with said test. So
I'm so nervous.
Madeline, since I've talked this whole time, I'm going to let you read the question and your answer, and then I'll tell you if it's correct or false.
Okay, guys. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
I hope I got these right. Okay. The first part is multiple choice. So, question 1. Who was the head of the Hatfield family during the feud? A. Johns Hatfield. B. William Anderson, a.k.a. Devil. C. Cap Hatfield. Or D. Jim Vance. That's going to be Devil. That's what I put. I put Devil.
That is correct.
Yes. Wait, am I grading my own paper?
Yeah, grade your own paper. I'm going to trust that you're not going to change your answers.
I'm not. I'm just marking them as green.
Okay.
Yay. All right. Question 2. How many kids did Devil Ann's and Levacy? That's not how I spelled her name in my notes.
Yeah, it's okay.
Levacy Hatfield have? 12, 10, 13, or 16? I put 13.
That is correct.
Thank
Who had 16?
The McCoys, a.k.a. What was her name? Sarah or Sally.
Mm-hmm.
Sally.
Mm-hmm. Her name was Sarah, but in air quotes it said Sally. So I guess everybody called her Sally.
It's a nickname. That's not really a nickname for Sarah, but
it's not. But say is more of a nickname for Sarah, I guess.
Say. Rah.
Or Rah. Yeah. Rah.
That song's actually about Lady Gaga's best friend, Sarah. People don't actually know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, anyway.
Okay.
Question 3. What incident in 1878 acted as the first major event in the feud? Election Day fight, Pawpaw Tree execution, the Hog dispute, or the Romeo and Juliet romance? I said the Hog dispute.
That is correct.
Ooh. Good.
Are you nervous about any of your answers?
Well, maybe one of them. Okay.
Okay.
So, how many McCoy children were killed during the New Year's Day massacre in 1888? 1, 2, 3, or 4? I said 2.
That's correct.
Ooh. Question 5. Which modern event officially ended... I missed the word modern in the question. I'm so glad I changed my answer. Which modern event officially ended the feud between Hatfield and McCoy descendants? The Battle of Grapevine Creek, Hatfield-McCoy Heritage Days, the 2003 truce signing, or the discovery of a shooting victim? I said the truce signing.
That is correct.
Ooh. I honestly missed that modern event. I just said which event ended the feud. And I'm like, well, the Battle of Grapevine technically. And I went, wait, that says officially.
Oh, trick question.
Oh, you couldn't get me.
Gotta try harder next time.
True or false? The feud officially started with the murder of Asa Harmon McCoy after the Civil War. True.
Correct.
Yes. See, guys, I'm not bad at history. I just need the lesson and the test to be one right after the other, and I need it to be open note, okay? Then I'm really good.
You know, what we should do, though, is keep all the tests and, like, reset all the answers, and then you have to take all the tests again at the end of the year.
Then I'm failing! Ew, the final?
Yeah.
There's a final test?
The final, and it's going to be a bunch of questions put together from random tests.
All the different Histor-TEAs. Oh, no.
Oh, that's funny.
All I know is that Orsippus's loincloth is ripped off. And Pierre restarted the Olympic Games because he was a huge fan.
Yeah.
And he died in 1925.
What was the name of the first official winner of the Olympics?
I'm finding it. Hold on. Oh, no. What was his name, you guys? His name was, can I get the first letter?
C.
Can I get the second letter?
O.
The third?
I think the third letter is an R.
It's not Corbus. What is it? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that's the name. Corobus?
Oh, hold on.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure. He was the one who won. In what year? Was it AD or BC?
BC.
Okay, what year?
720. No, it's 7. Is it 720? It's not. It's 772. 3. 777?
No, 776.
776. Oh, that's what. Oh, I got you.
What year did Orsippus win?
It was 720. Ha.
Oh, damn. Sorry. What year did they end?
It's like 6, 5. I thought in BC it went.
It goes down.
Backwards.
It does in BC. But
So
did they end the games in BC or AD?
Oh, no, you're right. 11 something or other?
No. I think it was 331.
331?
Yeah, I think. Sorry, we're getting off topic here, but.
Hold on. 393 AD.
Oh, 393. Just kidding. Tells you how much I remember, and I'm the damn professor.
Corobus in 776 BC. Orsippus won in 720. They ended in 393. When did they come back?
1896 is my guess.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow, you're so good at dates. I wish y'all could have seen the face she just made. Like a rat.
Caramel apple?
Okay, y'all. If y'all know the movie Enchanted, you know that guy, the rat guy.
The rat guy?
The rat guy.
He says, caramel apple for you? It's a little friendship lure.
Yep. But she's really good at doing that impression. And then we put a Snapchat filter on her one time.
And I looked exactly like the damn guy.
Inflated your face. Exactly. It like made your eyes real big and it made your cheeks real big, and they were twins.
Yeah. Literally, like, I was the same person as that guy.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, my test.
Yes.
Question 7. Johns Hatfield and Rosanna McCoy ended their relationship happily and reconciled with their families. That's false.
That is false. Yep, that is correct.
False. I didn't have to look at my notes for that. And I said, lies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The Hatfields probably spread that rumor.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not the one. Ugh. Question 8. True or false? Randolph Randall McCoy was a wealthy timber magnate. That's going to be false. He was a farmer.
Yeah,
he was a farmer.
Correct.
They was poor.
That is correct.
Poor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, short answer. I'm glad it wasn't an essay question. I've been here for a minute. Short answer. What was the name of the battle that occurred 18 days after the New Year's Day massacre where both families clashed violently? That's going to be the Battle of Grapevine Creek, January 19th, 1888.
Mm-hmm.
Then question 10. Who testified for Floyd Hatfield in the hog dispute trial, angering the McCoy... Sorry.
Okay, Clifford.
I don't know why I did that. I just
trying to impersonate a hog or something. Oh man.
I don't know why I did that. Hog. Oh. Anyway, sorry. Who testified for Floyd in the hog dispute trial, angering the McCoys and was later killed?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be Bill Stanton. He dies in 1878, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. And the bonus question: who did John Hatfield abandon Rosanna McCoy for? Igniting heartbreak and family gossip. And I said in all caps, Nancy motherfucking McCoy, the stinky ass hoe. Was that right?
Yeah, that was right.
Okay. I just want to double check. Just checking.
I can't say the motherfucking skank of my asshole, whatever, was not on the answer sheet, but I will accept that answer.
Okay, whew, good. Sorry, I just got really passionate.
Yeah,
about
I get you.
The whole thing.
I understand.
So what's my grade?
So you got a total of 11 out of 10.
Woo! So much better than my U.S. history test.
Good job.
Yay!
Yes, good job.
It was open note.
It was open note. If you had to take that test without the notes, how do you think you would have done?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad, I would say. I took, how many pages of notes did I take? I was really dedicated. I was like, I'm taking these dang notes.
Wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and a half.
Dang.
Pages.
7.5 pages of notes? Wow. You did. You highlighted and everything.
Oh, so sorry.
Wow. And you did that without a slideshow? Wow.
I know. You should see my handwriting. It's so bad.
I was talking pretty fast, so.
But hey, I was right here. I said, true tea! Underlined twice.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I took some funny notes in here when you were talking.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say? I said, Ellison, devil's bro, super chill. He dies? Question mark. And then I say, Cotton Top, mentally challenged, messy cuz.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what did I say? What else did I say?
See, I had to throw in some names that weren't necessarily super important so that I threw you off a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
You did.
Mm-hmm.
You did. Let's see. And then after Asa's killed, I said, I shortened it to M's and H's. I was like, I can't keep writing this.
Mm-hmm.
I said, M's are pissed. And in quotations, devil done it.
Oh, I love it.
I had to write quick, y'all. And then I said, after Ellison fights with the McCoys and he's stabbed 33 times by the McCoy brothers, I said, devil is big mad. Now we ride.
Yup. Mm-hmm.
Devil's big mad. Big mad. This one's called The Crazy Shit. Which is the New Year's Eve massacre.
Would you have ever taken notes like that in school?
No. It probably would have helped me, though, if I was like, this is where the real crazy shit... And then he did it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think that was the last funny thing I said.
Wow, I'm so proud of your note-taking abilities. Good job.
Thank you.
So, class, how do we feel about today's test and topic? And do we have any final closing remarks to say about said topic or anything?
Well, I just want to say it was a great topic. I honestly didn't know a lot. I knew that there were two families. There were a lot of people on each side, and they were fighting all the time. Back and forth, back and forth. One hits, the other hits harder, and they hit even harder than that back. It's like back and forth.
Yep.
Like I said, I saw this show down in Pigeon Forge, so but I don't really remember a lot of it because it was anyway. But I thought it was a great topic. I did not realize how bloody and violent it was.
Mm-hmm.
I guess in my head, I thought, like, kind of like the hog dispute, where it's like little things that just went back and forth, and then it became infamous for how silly it was.
Mm.
Maybe that was the version they did at Pigeon Forge.
Yeah.
Or it's like, she took my laundry and he slept with her, but then they broke up and then it was messy.
I feel like
But
that's kind of the story they say for a lot of it. Because, like, even Klaus, for example, that's based on the Hatfield and McCoys feud.
Yes,
like, that
it
drama
is.
that's happening. And that was
I didn't
all,
even
like,
make that
very...
connection.
That was all very funny, ha-ha kind of feuding.
Right,
But,
right.
yeah, I feel like every time
true.
that I've ever seen or heard or whatever about the Hatfield and McCoys, pretty much all I knew was the feud happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
But everything else that's ever been shown about it has always made it less than what it was.
Mm-hmm.
So then when I started doing all this research and I was like, oh, there was a killing and he was stabbed 33 times and then you've got the
tied
massacre
them to a tree and shot them and then they attacked the house.
It got
That's
intense.
Insane. You were very thorough.
Anyway.
I'm very impressed with
Thank you.
Your lesson, the planning, the execution of it, not to be morbid, but the execution, like, you executed that like a Hatfield shooting a McCoy at the freaking tree. Like, you were like, point blank, bam.
Period.
That's the gun.
That's the gun
going.
Yep.
So, you killed that.
I think my dream is to have a weapon that sounds like that every time I use it. Yep.
I'll get you one for Christmas.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. There is a Hatfield and McCoys miniseries. Fun fact. Apparently, it's based on a true story from what I've heard. I haven't actually watched it. And it does cost money to rent the miniseries or watch the miniseries. But I want to say it's on Amazon and it's on Apple TV. And I don't remember what else. But anyway, so if anybody's interested out there in watching a little series about the Hatfield and McCoys, go take a look. Go take a peek.
Heck yeah.
So it's a period piece.
I'll have to at least check it out.
Yeah.
Or at least look and see if I want to get it.
What
is something that you are loving or hating right now?
Something I'm loving or hating right now. I have two things, and I'll be fast.
Okay.
First things first. The other day, I was sitting at my island. I was eating some food. Speedy he's gotten into the habit to where he jumps on my island while I'm eating because he has to sniff my plate. He has to see what I'm eating and smell what I'm eating and so on and so forth. So he gets up on my island. And I keep picking him up with my hand, my arm, and I'm picking him up and I'm putting him down, right? That's the routine. Every 30 seconds he's up there, so I'm doing it. It had happened maybe like 8 times, and I had taken him off my counter,
Lord.
right? All right. Well, on this last time, I picked him up like normal, started to put him down, and he started freaking out all of a sudden. I don't know how, I don't know why, whatever. He started freaking out. He claws the heck out of my arm. I'm dead.
Oh my gosh.
I'm literally dead. I've got this one I think is going to scar. This one bled pretty good. I've got another one on this side. He wrapped onto my arm.
Yes.
And clawed me.
Just now?
No, this happened Monday night.
Monday and it's Wednesday and it still looks like that?
Oh, that's my skin. I mean, this isn't going to heal for weeks, probably.
No, I know, but like it looks like that just happened. Like that's how
it was a deep one. Like I didn't have like a bandage or anything to wrap, like that was big enough to wrap. So I basically had to wrap my arm in paper towel. And like I had paper towel wrapped around my arm and it was just hanging out like that.
Oh my gosh.
It was intense. Well, I can't help but kind of laugh at this story because here's the thing, right?
Okay.
So this happens. I'm holding my arm like, oh my God, whatever, because I'm in pain.
Yeah. Oh, my scar.
Yeah. I'm looking down the hallway and I see Speedy going in a circle like this, like chasing his tail. I'm like, what the frick is happening, right?
Where are you, bud?
All of a sudden I see something on his tail and I'm like, what is on your, what is that? And I get closer to him and he starts walking away from me because there's something on his tail. He's freaking out, whatever. So he's like walking away from me, but it's like attached to his tail. whatever this thing is. And I get close enough, and it's the freaking sticky thing from inside of my gnat catcher in my kitchen. So when I picked him up and I go to put him down, his tail somehow gets attached to the sticky, and it came out, and that's why he freaked out. It came out on his tail, and he's freaking out because it's attached. Poor guy. Well, it was stuck to his fur. It was stuck. So I had to pull it off. He lost some fur. He doesn't have a bald spot, but he lost some fur. It's hard for Speedy to have a bald spot because he's so fluffy. But anyway. So yeah, so that happened. It was funny. Whatever. It was great.
You both came away with some scars.
Yes. Yeah. It was funny. It was funny. The other thing that I'm loving, I'll be really fast about it, but my coworker yesterday, told me about this new app called Focus Friend.
Stop! That was the thing I was gonna say!
No, it is not.
Look at my notes right now. Go to my tab. Focus Friends app. I literally was gonna, that was my thing! Oh my god!
Oh, I'm so sorry I took it. I have it downloaded. Literally, look, I'll show you.
That actually makes me so happy. Okay, wait. Okay, you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
This
Get on
crazy.
the train. It's right here.
Oh my gosh! I'm so excited.
Okay, well, I'll let you take it away then, since it's something something you're loving.
No.
Well, I was just going to say my coworker told me about it. And so I was like, oh my God. Well, because he told me about it because I had told him that I really liked John Green and Hank Green and whatever, like the Crash Course, all that kind of stuff, whatever we were talking about. It. So then this app came out and he told me about it because it's their app. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Then I downloaded it while I was at work. And my little bean, his name is Teeny Beanie. And he's been making socks, girl. You've been making them socks. And so now we have a little friendly competition going to see who can decorate their room the fastest.
That is so cute.
So anyway.
Oh my God. You guys. Okay. So I downloaded this app today. Because I think I had heard about it, but I was like, I wanna. And then I saw something else and I was like, let me just check it out. Let me just see what this is about. So basically, it is a gamified focus timer app for mobile devices created by Hank Green. And it basically helps users stay focused by having them help a virtual bean knit. It restricts access to distracting apps during focus sessions. So users earn in-game points, socks, or scarves if you're going to pay extra, but socks, to decorate the bean's room for completing focus sessions. And it provides like a motivational stay on task thing. And it's basically like a Tamagotchi where you like take care of your little bean.
Yeah.
So I sat Tyler down. I went, I have to show you something. Literally tonight. I said, I have to show you this. Look. I named my bean Blue. I don't know why I named him Blue. That's just his name.
Yeah.
I bought him a rug today.
Oh my gosh, I love it. So I love that damn bean.
Did
and his little bean butt. Oh, I love the bean butt.
Yes, he has a little booty, and every now and then he like pulls out a bag of chips. He drinks his coffee. Oh my God. So
this is my little guy's room.
I'm planning on getting that window.
Yeah,
I love that window. That's so pretty.
I'm gonna get
how many
all
socks
the most
do you
expensive
have?
things. I only have 9 right now.
Okay.
But because I spent them on the decor stuff. But
you buying stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
So I had about like 300 or some 320, I think, by the end of the day today. And then so I've decided like, okay, I'm gonna focus all day, and then when I get home, I can buy stuff. It's like it'll be my little reward for focusing.
It's your reward.
It is because that's how I reward-based stuff works for me. So it is so aesthetically cute. Y'all go get the Focus Friend app on all devices. I'm pretty sure it's available. Art style so freaking cute. I want to know who like did the art for this because this is so freaking adorable. Yeah, it's got great lo-fi like kind of music vibes, and it's free. Like the base one is free, and it locks me out of my apps. Like I can't get on Instagram, I can't get on Facebook. Like if I put a study focus session, and I try to open another app, it's like, sorry, you can't right now. Like, it doesn't let me open it. So I'm like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll put it down. But you can buy other stuff, like, with real money.
Mm-hmm.
For example, you can buy little bean skins.
Yes.
Like Pink Bean and John Bean.
I love that. Yeah, I'm not going to say I haven't been tempted, but.
I mean, I'm looking at the Kidney Bean, which is a cat, and she's pretty cute.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I do have to fix something from earlier. So I said that she died in 1883, Rosanna. This says, I just looked it up because I wanted to see what she died from, like if she actually died from something. And everything just says she died from a broken heart, which is really sad. But this says that she died approximately 1889.
Oh.
And they're uncertain about the exact age, but about 29 years old.
That's sad.
I sent you a picture of her in the Discord.
You did? I didn't see. She's pretty.
Mm-hmm. Apparently her daughter, she had a daughter and named her Sarah. Mm-hmm. Probably after her mother.
After her mom. That's sweet.
And she died at 8 months old from measles.
Wow.
Well, I know you did a lot of note-taking this episode, and I feel like we were pretty on topic. So do we have any tangents for this episode?
6.
Wow. 6 tangents. 6. I was expecting it to be 1 or 2.
No, we had a few. We had a few in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then a little at the end. But
yeah.
6.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
All right, guys. If you loved this history lesson, this Histor-TEA lesson with Professor Brie,
yes,
be sure to follow us on your preferred podcast listening platform for more lessons in the future. Mm-hmm. I know I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, follow us on our Instagram at FunnyPairPod to stay up to date on all the latest news, releases, and giveaways. Mm-hmm. Also, let us know what you think of this episode and the podcast in general by... You already know the drill. You know the drill. Say it with... Send us a DM. Leave a comment on our Instagram. Or rate and review the podcast. Are y'all rating? Are y'all reviewing? Are y'all doing that? I'm asking nicely. But this is the last time.
Hello?
Don't make me...
Ooh.
It's coming for you.
Ooh.
So rate and review this podcast.
Yep.
Just kidding. Please do that. If it would mean a lot to us. It really would. I know I say the same spiel every week, but it really would mean a lot to us if you guys rated us 5 stars. If you think we deserve it. And just left us a review. Really just left us a review because I really want to know what y'all are thinking. Yeah. If y'all like this, please let us know. We're not mind readers, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So if you got something to say, say it.
And even if you don't want to rate us 5 stars, that's fine too. But maybe let us know how we can improve. You know, we're always looking for ways to improve. If there's something
you don't like,
let us know. If there's something you want to see more of, let us know. If it's like we only had 1 episode of Wandering the World Market and you really want more and you're upset because we've only done 1, well, let us know. Because then we could make another one.
Yes, you guys, we're doing this for each other, but also for you.
Yes,
you're listening.
Yes,
we see you.
We see you.
But we don't hear you. Yes. And we'd love to hear from you.
Yes. All the links for where to find us are in the description below this episode. We love every one of our pairs, whether you've just found us or if you've been here since the beginning. If you're enjoying what you hear and you just cannot wait until next week, check out our past episodes. And please, please, please let us know what you think. A big thank you to everyone for joining us in this episode and for helping our orchard grow. We'll talk to y'all again on Wednesday. And remember, when you're the best of friends, having so much fun together, you're not even aware you're such a funny pair.
This is kind of like a dark and spooky episode.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
It's kind of getting me in like
I feel like I was in the Halloween mood or something when I was looking.
Don't apologize. It's getting me in this... You know what it honestly made me think of? We're watching Wednesday season 2 right now.
Okay.
And it's very spooky vibes. And this last episode, let's just say we were eating and watching. And we shouldn't have. Because I took a bite of my burger and then something happened and I literally mid-chew dropped my burger and threw my hand over my mouth. Oh my God.
Dang.
Jaw dropped for a good, that whole scene. I was just like, oh.
Wow.
Hello, season 2. It was like episode 2.
Yeah.
So it's coming in hot. So this lesson was very like, okay, there's murder, there's revenge, there's plots, there's all this. It's kind of got me in spooky vibes. Not gonna lie.
I see.
So
do you want to hear some of my other topics that I was possibly going to come to the table with?
Yes.
Okay, well, basically, if anybody out there is listening and you're upset that we didn't get into these topics, don't be, because we're going to get into them eventually. But I also had Henry VIII and his wives, which is what 6 is based on.
6!
Yep.
Yes! Oh, that's such a good one.
The Salem witch trials, obviously.
Duh. Yes.
I feel like that's going to be a lot about like cancel culture and stuff like that, which I thought would be really funny. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Anyway. Then we have the Spanish princess scandal, which is Catherine of Aragon, if you've ever heard of that story. But anyway, I'm pretty sure maybe she's one of the wives of Henry VIII, but I guess it gets more in depth or something like that. Anyway, and then Elizabeth I versus Mary, Queen of Scots. So this is like 2 queens, 1 throne, whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're cousins or something like that, or somehow, I don't know, somehow, some way they're connected. But there's a show based on that. I'm pretty sure it's called Mary, Queen of Scots or something like that. Or
I might have heard
something.
of that.
I've watched like the first couple episodes or something like that. The actress is very distinct. Like, I'm sure if I just look up Mary, Queen of Scots, her picture will come up. Yes, Rain. It's called Rain.
Rain. Okay.
And that actress, what else is she in? I feel like, let me look up characters. Adelaide Kane.
Apparently there's a movie called Mary, Queen of Scots, and it's Saoirse Ronan and Margot Robbie.
Oh. Is that out already?
Yeah, 2018 on Prime. Ooh, I might watch that.
Yeah. Okay, so I recognize her from Once Upon a Time. She was in that. And then...
Okay, the main girl, the brunette with the dark hair?
Yes, from The Rain.
Who was she in Once Upon a Time?
She was... Was she Cinderella? No, she wasn't the future Cinderella. I can see her face, but I can't remember who she was. Oh, she was Drizella. She was one of Cinderella's wicked stepsisters.
Oh, that's why you thought Cinderella.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what it was. Anyway.
I honestly stopped watching Once Upon a Time, I think after the Peter Pan season.
Oh, yeah.
Or when it started to get, I think I watched up till Frozen, maybe. When it started
was like
to bring
season
in just
3,
like,
I think.
Yeah,
or
when
maybe
it was just straight up
5-ish.
Disney characters,
yeah.
I was like, all right. It used to be cool because it was like fairy tales, but different from Disney.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was like, no, it's just Disney. And it's like,
yeah. Yeah. I can agree with that. I really liked the spin that they put on some of it, like the story they gave to the Snow White evil queen, that whole thing, and how the Beast was actually Rumpelstiltskin, but Belle was like in love with the Beast, and then the whole thing, and then like somehow Rumpelstiltskin's son ended up marrying the daughter of Snow White and Prince Charming, and then
and then
that whole story. But then somehow Rumpelstiltskin's dad is Peter Pan, and like just the way it was all and played out was very interesting. Here? What's the timeline? But you could track it still. It was just I don't know, a unique take on the classic fairy tales, and I loved that. It definitely fell flat though. The last season was not good at all.
Yeah, I think I stopped after season 4. Season 4, I think, is the Frozen. How many seasons? There's 7 seasons. Yeah, season 3 was Neverland, Peter Pan. Season 4 was Frozen. Season 5 is, this is where I stopped. When Emma becomes the Dark One. Oh, yeah. Then I was like,
I loved Captain Hook in that one.
I did love Hook a lot. I did love him a lot.
Yeah. And then Rumpelstiltskin was the crocodile. It all just plays together. It was so good. It kind of. Mm-hmm.
Oh, season 7 was like a soft reboot with a major cast change.
Yeah, it was.
It's years after the final battle. That's why it fell
Henry's
off.
grown up. He's the author. And he ends up falling in love with like an alternate reality Cinderella. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the season they introduced Tiana and Dr. Facilier, Prince Naveen, like those kinds of characters. But they're all stuck in the real world and don't remember who they were. So it's kind of like the same storyline.
Yeah.
The evil queen is
just
the
the
only
same.
other one, I think. Like so Regina, her actress, I don't remember her name. I'm pretty sure she was the only one. Her and Rumpelstiltskin, I think, were the only ones from the previous seasons. I think. I could be wrong, but
you know what I really loved though? What character I really loved? Do you remember who Jefferson was? Heart Eyes.
Oh, of course you were. The Mad Hatter. Okay, girl.
So as the Mad Hatter was played by Sebastian Stan.
What season was that? That had to have been
That was like season 1.
Was it really?
Maybe
that
season
early?
2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He was pretty early on. Season 1, yeah.
Season 1, okay.
Episode 17, The Hat Trick. Oh my gosh, the photos that came from this episode, like, when he was in this show.
Is this why you started watching it? Because you saw the pictures of him?
No, I loved it because I was like, okay, I love fairy tales. I love Disney. It's a new take on it. I loved Snow White's character. She was my girl. Like
Jennifer Goodwin. Love her.
I love her.
Yeah. Her and Prince Charming are married in real life. And she actually had a baby. Like she was actually pregnant in the show. Cute. Did you not know that?
I did not know that. That is freaking adorable.
Yeah, they're actually married. They actually played a married couple. They actually had a baby who actually was in the show. Yeah.
Wow. See, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember me and one of my friends, we were obsessed with the show, and she loved Red Riding Hood. Like, that was her character. And Snow White was my character. So we would play pretend in her backyard, and we were like, we are these characters. Let's do it. Let's go on an adventure or whatever. It got to the point, we, like, dressed up as the characters. Like, I was, like, full Snow White, but I liked her, Snow White's, like, fighting leather equivalent, where she, like, was wearing the pants and the boots and the cape and the, you know, she's all badass or whatever. So I would dress up like her.
Yeah.
And we would run around in the woods.
I love that.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah, this says that
nostalgic.
Jennifer Goodwin and Josh Dallas, which played Prince Charming, they met while filming Once Upon a Time. So they married from Once Upon a Time.
So they fell in love?
Yep.
And they're the... Oh, my heart.
Yep. They have 2 sons together. The first one was born in May of 2014. So they got married like a month before. So I guess maybe that's why or something.
It had been like 3 seasons in. Ooh,
yeah. And then June 2016 was when her other son, Hugo, was born. And that was the one that she was pregnant during the recording of the show. Yeah.
That is freaking cute.
I love them. She's in another show that I really want to watch. I think I might watch it this Halloween season, but it's called Why Women Kill. Have you heard about that?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. That one looks really good. It's like based in 1950s, 1960s era. So good. So good. Anyways. All right. Well, what else you got? Anything?
I got nothing else, you guys.
You got nothing? All right.
All right. Everybody, bring your items to the front. We are closing.
Yes, shoppers. We are closing in T-minus 15 seconds. Thank you.
If y'all aren't out of here by then, you're stuck here forever.
Yep. You're going to have to stay the night in the cloud. Oh, man. Oh, next week there's not an episode.
You're right, guys. Next week we're at Disney.
We're at Disney World, living out our Once Upon a Time dreams.
We are. We are. Yep. Check out our stories for updates. But yeah, next week we're gone.
We're gone. Audi 3000.
So we'll see y'all when we get back. We'll fill y'all in. Maybe that episode is just us talking about the trip.
Oh my God, period. I love it.
It's going to be a Disney-fied episode.
Okay.
All right, guys.
We're actually checking out.
We'll see y'all next time.
Yes.
Taking a small hiatus, but we'll be back.
We'll be back.
And that's a threat. All right.
Love you. Bye. Checking out.
Bye.